What's going on YouTube? Today, we are going to take 16 of the top horror franchises. We're gonna put them in a random shuffled team tournament bracket, and myself and chat, we are gonna come up with the top best of the best movie from each franchise versus best movie from each franchise, and we're gonna see who comes out on top. 16 team bracket, let's get it. Best of the best movie versus best movie. 1v1. Paranormal Activity versus The Exorcist. So I'm seeing Exorcist, not really seeing a lot of Paranormal Activities, even though that movie does scare me. So we're going Exorcist. All right, round one, Exorcist done. Next, we got Halloween versus Final Destination. I think we're all in agreement that Final Destination does not stack up against Halloween. Best of the best. Best movie versus best movie. Halloween is just so iconic. Halloween is just so good that you can't beat that. Especially Final Destination. Final Destination does not have a chance against it. Halloween. All right, next, we got It versus Hellraiser. Now, if you're choosing it could be the newer franchise. Like if you think the newer franchise is better than the original, then choose that best over the Hellraiser. Me personally, that Hellraiser 1, man. Whoa. We got an It. We got Hellraiser. I'm gonna have to, the original It back many years ago. Still just like, I cringe at it, even though I'm a grown adult right now. I'm leaning towards It. All right, we got more votes for It over Hellraiser, so we're gonna go It. Best of the best. Next, The Conjuring versus Nightmare on Elm Street. Conjuring was good. And again, we gotta take out the franchise. We're not looking at the franchise, we're looking at single movie head to head. I think The Conjuring is definitely one of the better franchises in recent years, okay? We're gonna put in The Conjuring. Evil Dead versus Friday the 13th. I think I know. The Evil Dead 1, great. The rest of the Evil Deads just kind of started to be a little too much. Friday the 13th, man, you did not want to go out in the wilderness at nighttime after watching that movie. Friday, not even close. Right. Child's Play, Insidious. I mean, Chucky was, again, when I was a kid, when I was younger, so like it brings back those kind of where horror movies had a bigger effect on me. Child's Play kind of hit me deep like when I was younger, but Insidious, if we're looking at overall scary horror, like what kind of hits you, I'm gonna have to side with Insidious on this one. Next, The Purge or Saw. This is a good matchup, I feel like, I mean, they're both not gonna go super far, but I do feel like The Purge versus Saw, both newer age movies, both horror movies, but just a kind of different style, thriller type movies. Personally, my vote would be for the Saw movies. I love the Saw movies. So we got another Saw in chat. I don't see how The Purge is horror. I mean, it kind of is, but more of a thriller meter than horror. Saw, okay, so we're seeing a lot of Saw, moving on. All right, Scream versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I have to lean towards Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I see another Texas Chainsaw Massacre in chat. I'm gonna have to lean towards Texas Chainsaw Massacre myself. That's just such an iconic horror movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of those franchises that kind of set the path for all these other movies. Personally, Scream, but Texas has to win here. Okay, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We gotta do that one. Next round, we got Exorcist versus Halloween. Lucky we're doing head to head right now, best of the best, because Exorcist 1, again, just so iconic. Like I keep using that word, but man, Exorcist 1 was so good. Halloween was good too. If you're, man, Halloween, what, 1 or 2 probably? It's probably the best in that series. But yeah, if we're going head to head, The Exorcist, man, that original Exorcist movie just hit differently. All right, I'm seeing a bunch of people for Exorcist. I mean, we're gonna have to go with that. It versus Conjuring. I see an It in chat. Oh, man, I gotta stop doing nostalgia picks because I have a weak spot for It because it scared me so much when I was a kid. Like I gotta listen to you, chat. What do you think? I see It, Conjuring. We're split. I'll go Conjuring. We'll knock that one out. All right, next. We got Friday the 13th versus Insidious. We already got a vote for Insidious. I'm seeing a lot more Friday the 13th in chat. If we're going head to head, so I'm gonna do Friday the 13th. Next, we got Saw versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right, so I had channel point redemptions that I needed to cash in for everything that I freaking have here with my Gryffindor, Batman, and snakes. I hate snakes. I have to go the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre over any of the Saw movies. The Saw movies, oh man. I'm gonna go Texas Chainsaw Massacre on this one, okay? Final four, you guys, final four. Exorcist versus The Conjuring. Just all on board with this, huh? Exorcist versus The Conjuring. I'm seeing Exorcist, huh? Okay. You guys all good with that? I agree though, man. Conjuring is good, but The Exorcist, I don't know what they did with that movie. They just did a great job. Exorcist. Okay. What about Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre? This one's tough actually, because I feel like Friday the 13th and the originals of those, with what they did in them, just very. Like I said, you didn't want to go out at night. You didn't want to get lost. You didn't want your car to break down. So having both of those movies square off against each other is fate, because they are both good. Man, Friday the 13th, that dude would not go down no matter what. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. These two movies, you could literally flip a coin for it. All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're going that. We're going that, guys. The finale. Exorcist versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Car troubles literally gave me nightmares after watching those movies. Like, please don't break down. My car started sputtering. I'm like, no, don't do it. Exorcist, man, is this Exorcist get a clean sweep of everybody? I agree though, man. Chat, here's what we got. We got The Exorcist, a clean sweep of all of them. Basically, head to head, best movie versus best movie in the franchise. You can't top Exorcist. One of the original scary movies, very iconic for its time, and still even to this day, one of the best horror movies out there.